back on the road at Municipal Park in San John was great. I'll put a good review on Campendium and freecampsites.net. It is free. There's about 12 places to park, depending on the size of your rig, but it'll accommodate pretty good size. In some spots you probably even get like a 40-foot rig in there. But it was quiet after about 10 o'clock. There was hardly any traffic at all. The wind kicked up a little bit on and off throughout the night. It woke me up a few times, but then it would just calm right back down. So it was great. I'll definitely stay there again. There were 3 other RVers there last night. Everybody was polite, quiet, waved. Talked to one couple that were traveling through in their little scamp trailer. And I'm on my way to Cadillac Ranch, Amarillo. Should be getting into Texas here in 5 miles. My destination for this evening is Wichita Falls, Texas. There's a rest area there with electric and water hookups for, I think, $15 a night. I'll have to double check that. It's either 15 or 20. But it's right next to Wichita, right next to the falls. So you can get on the trail and walk down the falls. I wanted to do some photography there if the weather holds out, but they've been having tornado watch and severe thunderstorms and stuff there, so we'll just see how it goes. It's a pretty safe area, I think, as far as the reviews go. It's a pretty good place to overnight, so wanted to do that before going into Dallas, because I want to hit Dallas early tomorrow morning, which is Sunday. So hopefully that'll lighten up the traffic a little bit. It's just about 10 a.m. New Mexico time. I'll be shifting an hour ahead here in a couple of miles. Texas is Central time, so we'll be jump an hour ahead, but it's about 77 degrees. Didn't get too cool last night. We're supposed to get down to 60, but I don't think it dropped below 70. Dang, this guy over here is having a little bit of engine trouble. Looks like he's blowing a couple cylinders. Rings are shot. Not even puffing, it's just a solid stream of smoke. Coming up on the New Mexico-Texas border here. All right. Thank you, New Mexico. We're awesome. Hello, Texas. Entering Central Time Zone. Welcome to Texas. I've been running my refrigerator on 12 volt pretty much the whole way, and with between solar and the alternator feeding the battery, it's been no problem at all. I think the lowest the battery got was right around Flagstaff, just in the Flagstaff area when I ran it through that snowstorm. I think the battery got down to 12.6, which I don't even think was down at all because of the temperature change. It was freezing, obviously. So I think the batteries were still sitting at 100%. So I'm happy about that. It's been staying cold on 12 volt. don't have to worry about running the propane on the road, so that's great. So after my RV school is over and I'm heading back, I'll be doing some more vlog style uploads, so shouldn't be, you know, just driving. I'll be stopping at locations and really checking them out. I'll have a little bit more time going home than I have going to Texas, just because I wanted to get through these tornado watch areas. I wanted to get to an area to where I could monitor the weather a little bit more closely, look for a good window to get through, which is today, and get through that area. So once I'm south of Dallas, I should have no problem with, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, I shouldn't have any problem with tornadoes. We're gonna have thunderstorms and rain, lots of rain, but shouldn't have many, you know, tornado warnings or worries. Got to be a couple hundred windmills here.
Half-mile, turn right.
Okay. Well, that was a little confusing. The Garmin had me going the wrong way on the other side of I-40. And then it said turn right. Of course, you can't turn right, go over I-40 when there's no overcrossing. So. Pretty cool. Lots of people spraying. That was Cadillac Ranch. Well, you can't do a road trip across the western United States without stopping at Cadillac Ranch, so did that. Heading into Amarillo to the visitor center rest area on the east side of Amarillo. So I'm gonna cruise down 66 for just a little bit, and then I'll get back on 40. Cadillac Ranch RV Park. All right, back on the 40. Welcome to Amarillo. This is where I was going to stay, the Texas Travel Information Center. So there's lots of parking, plenty of parking for cars and RVs in this area back here. And again, like I said, this is where I was going to stay tonight, but the weather changed my plans, so I need to get through this area before this afternoon. But anyway, I'm going to check this out. little tour of the area. So here's RV parking, and all this through here is where you can park, which I'm going to do for just a few minutes. So the address of this place is 9700 East Interstate 40 in Amarillo. It's just east of Amarillo, just not very far, maybe 4 miles outside of Amarillo. I think it's the same turnoff as the airport. Restrooms, picnic areas, lots of places to get out and stretch, walk around a little bit, and a couple of things to note is if you're in an area, if you're traveling through here in a time in a season that there's heavy thunderstorms and tornadoes, the structures that they have over here are tornado proof, is what they call them. So they're not really storm shelters, but they are built to withstand the tornado forces. So that's kind of good to know. If you're parked out here and there's some type of a tornado warning or alert, then you can head into one of these bathrooms, really is what it is, and seek shelter. I'll get back with you when I'm in Wichita Falls. All right, we are getting off of I-40 and on to 287 toward Fort Worth, Dallas. End up in Wichita Falls tonight. Just got a severe thunderstorm warning on my phone for the just south of me, actually, not on 287, but through from Lubbock and Palo Duro State Park. So that was one of the routes I was going to take, and they've just been getting nailed every day with severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings. So I think this route's going to be a little bit better. Keeping my fingers crossed. Be interesting in Wichita Falls tonight. Look at the old bank over there on the left. Donnelly County State Bank. Opposite for Clarendon. Population 2,026. We got lots of wildflowers blooming, red and yellow, and some of these, I don't know what those plants are, they look like little mini century plants. I don't know if anybody can see those and let me know what they are. But they look like a cactus at the base, and then they've got a big flower on the top. Just bright green. It's a really pretty area. I really like how they did that large median. Great big old trees there. Welcome to Memphis, Texas. Population 2,290. The old Memphis Hotel. Historical Inn. Passes me from California. About 250 miles into a 320-mile day, and I'm spent. Can't wait to get to Wichita Falls and hopefully find a site. Water and electricity at this place, so hopefully it's not too crowded. ready to relax. Texas is pretty cool so far, except for the temperatures. 88 degrees and probably 90% humidity. You hear people talking about it, but you don't know until you've experienced it. It's sticky. It's all good though. Chillicothe. Wichita Falls, 67. Well, this is not pleasant. Wind's blowing about 45, gust to 50. Going about 54, 55. Just fighting it. Got about another 40 minutes of this. Hopefully it's not that bad in Wichita Falls. Got another 38 miles to go or so. Lots of water tower towns along this route. Probably past, I don't know, a couple dozen. Every town has one or two. This one has 3. Iowa Park, Texas. I like how Texas puts the town name as you're coming into town and as you're leaving town. That's pretty cool, because if you miss it coming in, at least you can see it when you're heading out of town. Town name, population, sometimes when it was established. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up with diesel at this Shell station. 269.9. It's not too bad. I just pulled into the gas station there, and there was that guy that was pulling that big sign, that casino sign, was from Sacramento. He was going to Oklahoma City with that, and then driving back. That's what he does for his retirement career, I guess.
Wow.
He hauls signs and works at the company where they actually build them, so that's pretty cool. Nice guy. Alright, so about 6 more miles. We're heading into town right now. Still windy, 91 degrees, and partly cloudy skies, so thunderstorms tonight. Let's get this thing parked. Welcome to Wichita Falls. Getting on the 44. Just a couple more miles to go. Alright, Texas Travel Info Center. That's where we're going. Oh, there's a spot. Flooded. I don't think, I wonder if it's closed. The whole park is flooded. Oh well, it's open. There's some people in here. But the water is right there. I mean, you can see it. Alright, let's get in here.
Arriving at destination on left.
Okay, thank you. across the bridge. Swipe this spot right in here. Grassy area. Oh, that's crazy. Alright, so Wichita Bend RV Park. Let's get this stuff filled out.